What makes people all over America break down and cry like this? Call 1-900-9099-CRY and hear it for yourself. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. If you're under 18, ask your parents before you call. 1-900-9099-CRY.
I came into contact with somebody from one of the big four, ended up becoming kind of a mentor to me. He's now a member of our club.
Man, when I first saw my first Hell's Angel standing there, I was like, that's what I want to be, man.
If you're running a three-piece, just like you know, it is truly an outlaw standard. Doesn't make you a one percenter, but it makes you an outlaw.
This is what I believe in, you know, and it was awesome to see that my brothers believed in me.
It's the wolf leading the sheep, man. You know, the sheep need to open their eyes because they're about to walk off the cliff where the whole other pack of wolves are at the bottom.
If you were getting your lunch money taken before you put them rags on, if they catch you by yourself, they're going to take your lunch money again.
I try to be around the guys and hang out with them as much as possible and get to know them, because that's really what it's about.
The Hells Angels are being arraigned.
One man was stabbed in the chest, another was knocked out, who faced criminal charges, including charges of hate crimes as well as gang allegations. One defendant faces an attempted murder charge, so this certainly appears to be a widespread investigation.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about why did Harley get banned? That's crazy. Got banned from a whole country. And who got him banned? It's crazy work from the trolls. Insane. But you know, I played that first video for you emotional motherfuckers out there. A lot of people are emotional, you know? So, before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all of you taking the time to watch this show. Thank you to everyone that bought hoodies, t-shirts, all that. We got the winners that won the t-shirts. Those are going to be shipped off very soon. I really appreciate all you guys. All the support is much appreciated. We give some shout outs before we get started. Tommy, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Nomadic Pirate. Joe, shout out to Joe. Thank you for the getting a t-shirt and a hoodie. Ron, what's going on? I doubt it was Donnie. He only knows the number to the local cops. Good one. He only knows the Fed's numbers, right? Nomadic Pirate says Donnie is living it up in Cuba, posting all sorts of inspirational quotes. Yeah, from other people's pages. He watches other people's shit and says, I'm going to do a video on that. That's exactly what he does. Rah, what's going on? Thank you for joining me today. Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Make sure you guys check out Patreon. There's a lot of exclusive content over there. Or join the membership here. I'm going to be dropping some really good videos coming up. I've been working on some new stuff. Hit that like button. Share this content. Rah says, smash that like button. Donate if you can. If you can't donate, share the video. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Rah. Appreciate that. Mile High Magic, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Appreciate all you guys taking the time. Kurt, what's up? Big Staxx and crew. Harley's a G. It's not going away. It's going nowhere. Point proven. I know they're doing everything they can to try to stop them, right? It is what it is. I mean, once you get to a certain level, people just try to do whatever they can to insult you, bring you down. They're just beating a dead horse. Shit ain't working, you know? I mean, this dude's like growing at an insane pace. He's got charters in the U.S., outside, all over the place. So, I mean, they hate on everybody that's doing good, right? If you're doing good, everybody's going to have something to say if you're doing good. Of course, When I was sitting on the railroad tracks drinking a fucking bottle, no one gave a fuck about me. And now everybody got something to say, huh? Cool. Whatever. I'm able to take that criticism. Finally got a weekend off. That's awesome. TRC, what's going on? Good afternoon. Well, it's night. It's 5 o'clock here. Tommy, what's up, man? TRC, I hope you like tonight's show. The Amber and Chris, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining me today. Scrap Iron's in the building. Handy Pelly, what's going on? CMC, thank you for joining me today. Shout out to the Ginger Biker. Perry, what's good? Bro, no trolls got anybody's banned from Aruba. Then who did? Oh, it was definitely trolls. 100% it was trolls that got them banned. Randy, what's going on? Oh, we got the message they sent them. Yes, we do. That's crazy that they would get someone banned from a whole nother country. That's insane. Someone's just going about their business, doing their thing, and they get called into a little room, and they're like, you're not welcome in this country. And he got a... I just think they don't want any motorcycle clubs in Aruba. No. They sent them a message as it was happening. Right before it happened, they sent them a message. And I'm going to show you the message. So don't worry about that, Perry. Someone knows somebody high up. Not really. All they did is called the fucking embassy and said, here's his paperwork. That's what they said to him. They said, we sent your paperwork to the people at, to the security at this fucking, whatever it was, either the airport or wherever it is that you check in, the embassy, the fucking, what the hell is that shit called? When you go through customs, we could have sent it to there, but they sent him a message, and I got the message. And the man was talking about here, known worldwide. He is known worldwide. I mean, shit, he has clubs in a lot of places, a lot of countries. He has them in the U.S. They're spreading all over the place. I mean, people are going to talk, right? And every club dealt with that in their infantile stage when they were first being spread out across the country. People were talking left and right? That's all they were doing is talking about the shit. New England Rider, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday. Satan's Choice has blown up 100%. Hell yeah, it has. This shit is everywhere. Finland, Canada, it's in the U.S. Demo, what's going on? Thank you for joining me today. Taco, what's good? Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday to everybody. I can't wait for your part 2 on Biker News. I will be on Biker News next Thursday, I believe. That's when we're going to schedule it. Virginia Chaos, what's good, man? Your package is going to be shipped out very soon. I got your shirt ready. Can you confirm that? Yes, I have the message. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. Wydell, what's going on? I have the message they sent to him as he was getting banned, as he was getting bananaed. And that's crazy. All they did was send his records to customs. And they fucking said, oh, yeah? Oh, this guy? Oh, no. And they took him out of line or wherever he was. He was on his way back to the country. And they said, you ain't welcome here. Turned him around, put him on a flight. And wasn't he living in that country? And that's just crazy for someone to do. You can't beat him, so what are you going to do? You're going to do some grimy bullshit, right? Of course. Spider, what's good? Thank you for joining me today. Bookmark next Thursday. Yep. I don't know if it's in Chile. I know it's in the tropics somewhere. Antigua, right? So we got a couple of cases to look at before we get to that. If you guys don't know, there was an arrest in New Hampshire. And this man, he's a part of a motorcycle club. He was arrested for a stabbing that happened. I used to live up there in New Hampshire. And damn, man, fucking shit froze up. Computer froze up. God damn it. It won't let me God damn it. It won't let me show you guys the fucking shit. What the fuck? But this guy got arrested for a stabbing that happened in New Hampshire. It'll still let me play the video. That's some bullshit. Ain't that some bullshit? What the fuck? All right, I got it. Let's see here. All right. Held without release. This guy. So held without release. A quiet violence. The quiet violence of Whitefield. Of a Whitefield night. Whitefield, New Hampshire. This is the kind of town where the mountains seem close enough to listen, and the nights usually end in silence. On most evenings, the only sounds after dark are the wind through the trees and the distant hum of traffic along Route 3. This is near where I used to live, near Littleton. But on one recent night, that quiet was broken suddenly, violently, and by the morning, Whitfield found itself at the center of a case that would rip far beyond its borders. A man prosecutors say is connected to a motorcycle gang, and now he sits behind bars, ordered held without release, accused of stabbing that left a community shaken and wary. The incident unfolded with little warning. According to investigators, what began as a confrontation escalated into bloodshed, ending with the victim suffering a stab wound, severe enough to summon multiple law enforcement agencies and first responders. Flashing blue lights cut through the darkness, reflecting off storefront windows and the snow-lined streets as officers secured the scene. By sunrise, rumors were already moving around faster than facts. Authorities allege the suspect affiliated with a motorcycle gang, a label that carries weight in the courtrooms and public opinion alike in New Hampshire. As in much of New England, outlaw motorcycle clubs are spoken of in hushed tones. Their reputation shaped by decades of violence, loyalty, and confrontation with law enforcement. Prosecutors learned they leaned heavy on the context during the suspect's bail hearing. Of course, that's what they do. They use their affiliation with the motorcycle clubs to hold these guys in jail. It doesn't matter. They were arguing that the contribution of the alleged offense and the defendant's affiliation posed an unacceptable risk to the public's safety. And the judge agreed in a packed courtroom with the victim's condition still a concern, the emotions close to the surface. The order came down. The defendant would be held without bail. No walk back in the cold, no mountain air, no return to familiar roads. Just steel doors, concrete walls, and a long wait until the next court date comes. For residents of Whitefield, the decision brought a measure of relief, but not comfort. This is a town unaccustomed to the headlines involving stabbings and gang allegations. Parents talk quietly at school drop-offs. Business owners replayed the night in their minds, wondering how close the violence had come to their own doorsteps. Law enforcement officials emphasized the investigation is ongoing and cautioned against speculation. The charge, they stress, is an allegation, not a conviction. The suspect is presumed innocent until innocent under law, but he's still being held without bail. But they also acknowledge the seriousness of this case and the reasons the courtroom deemed detention necessary. Behind the legal language lies a deeper unease. Motorcycle gang cases carry a particular gravity. Stories of alliances that doesn't bend, of conflicts that don't stay contained, of violence that can follow the road anywhere it leads. Whether those fears will prove relevant in this case remains to be seen. But for now, they hang in the air, unspoken but understood. The victim's recovery, the strength of evidence, and the truth of what happened that night will be tested in the months ahead. Until then, Whitefield returns to its routine, trying to reclaim its stillness while knowing it has been changed. So stay tuned. I will bring you guys more information as it becomes available about this case. So this dude's sitting in prison until his next court date, and I'll let you guys know more. So there's another crazy case that is happening right in my town. So a bicyclist was hit by a car. He just died. Bicyclist dies after being struck by two vehicles, and one of the vehicles fled. Bristol, Connecticut. A man dies after police say he was struck by two drivers, one who left the scene Thursday evening in Bristol. According to Bristol Police Department, approximately 5:31 on Thursday, a man in his 30s was cycling in the area of Birch Street when he was struck by a driver who left the scene. The victim was thrown from the bicycle and into the oncoming roadway, where he was struck by a second driver who did not know he was there. The second driver is cooperating with investigators. The victim was flown to the hospital by Lifestar, where he was pronounced deceased. Now, this raises the whole situation up a notch. We all know that. The victim was identified as 36-year-old Tomek Pulik, a resident of Bristol. The fleeing vehicle is described as a silver gray Jeep Grand Cherokee. And this is crazy. Like, I mean, this dude died. So this isn't like, when someone dies, that changes the whole fucking story, right? I'll show you guys a video to go with this.
Right now it's 6:30. Look at your top stories on a Friday morning. Police in Bristol have identified the bicyclist killed in a hit-and-run crash last night. 36-year-old Tomek Pulik of Bristol was apparently hit by a car who then fled the scene on Birch Street. Short time later, Pulik was struck by another vehicle that stayed on the scene. Pulik was taken to a local hospital via Lifestar. Sadly, he died from his injuries. If you know anything about this incident, you're being urged.
That's crazy. Struck by two cars. Can you imagine that? It's bad enough you get hit by one car, but then get hit by another one. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? So a woman has was killed by a car recently. Hold on. And the family is trying to get money raised, and the family's going to come on the show and talk about the situation. Police make an arrest in a hit and run that has left a woman dead in Waterbury, Connecticut. Police have made an arrest in a hit and run that killed 43-year-old woman just before the new year. It happened on Reedville Drive on December 28th. Police responded to the scene and found Sabrina Starkey in the roadway suffering from serious injuries. She was taken to the hospital where she died. According to Sabrina's sister, Tasha, Sabrina was walking back to the hotel from her house when she was hit. Well, she was staying at the hotel while work was being done on her home. The driver took off from the scene. Investigators found debris from the car nearby, including part of the bumper from a gray vehicle. According to the affidavit, police used data from a license plate reader, in which stores information, follows vehicles as they drive past it. The data showed only one gray vehicle, a Nissan Sentra, was driven on Reedville Drive at the time of the accident. The license plate came back to a woman in Waterbury. When police spoke to the woman, she told them that she let her cousin had rented the vehicle to a 23-year-old Dion Chattin. According to the affidavit, investigators determined that there was probable cause that Dion, a Waterbury resident, was driving the car at the time of his Sabrina, according to police. Now, this is the guy that they arrested. And it says Tasha learned of the arrest after police called her on Wednesday during Sabrina's funeral. What he did destroyed part of our family, she said. My sister was doing so good and just took her away from us. She said, it's hurtful because your little sister is not supposed to go away. The man was arrested. Warren detailed a conversation he had a week after the crash during a video call with someone he was renting his car from. He said, I was driving down Reedville. There's no lights over there. I felt like I hit something. I was driving in the road, bro. I was on the sidewalk. I felt something hitting the car, and I just kept moving. He could have called 911 regardless of the situation, said Tasha. He has these last 8-9 days to be free. My sister isn't even breathing. Tasha said her and her family, they want this man held accountable and apologize for taking his life. I want to make him feel what we feel. Police arrested Chattin 9 days after the crash at his probation appointment. These accidents occur, especially these hit and run accidents that occur when a death is involved. It's so tragic. Waterbury police said, it's just a little piece of what we can provide to the family trying to begin the process of coping with this. The Chattin has a long history with police, charges dating back to 2020. That's not a long history, but okay. In one instant, in 2024, he's accused of fleeing the scene of an incident that caused injury and property damage in Waterbury. So obviously this motherfucker don't know how to drive. And now Chattin is charged with evading responsibility, tampering with physical evidence, misconduct over a motor vehicle, illegal operation of a motor vehicle under suspension. How come he's not charged with like vehicular manslaughter or anything? I don't get it. He's charged with evading responsibility, tampering with evidence, misconduct with a motor vehicle, and illegal operation of a motor vehicle under suspension. Police set his bond at $100,000 when he was arrested. He's appearing in court on Thursday. So he takes someone's life, and he doesn't even get charged with manslaughter or anything like that. He just gets charged with fucking driving without a license. How does that work? That's just crazy. I don't get it. Richard, what's going on? Thank you for joining me today. Paula, what's good? CMC, how you doing? Will, thank you for joining me today. A gang member can way. Let Spider know he's a lame. Maybe he can't see what I'm writing. Mr. Fake Hell's Angel member. He's nothing but a lame. Listen, if you're where can I order the hoodie? You can hit me up on email, or you can hit me up on Facebook. If you want to order a hoodie, just hit me up on Facebook. The link's in the description of this video, and I will get right to you with it. You just tell me what size you want and which one you want. I got like 3 different kinds. I'm going to have more different options, so I'll get you guys a link. I can find the damn thing. Yeah, if you want to order a hoodie, boom, hit me up on Facebook. or email me at billstax2021@gmail.com. Wildcard, how you doing? Thank you for joining me today. And all you got to do, if you want a hoodie, you can send the money to Cash App, and then I'll send it out to you. Wydell, what's good, man? How you doing? Bookmark next Thursday. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Send his record to Customs. The country saying choices blowing up the leadership. Oh, is that true, Spider? I hope you're not a fake Hell's Angel parading like you're a member, are you? That's what someone's saying, Spider. Is that true? Izzy, what's good? Thank you for joining me today. Brad, what's good? Respect the name Harley G. Much love. Ontario. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for joining me, Brad. Hit that like button. We got 70 people in the house. Taco says 100%. I hope he's not doing that's some lame shit if you're doing that, man. You don't do that. That is some lame shit if you're pretending to be someone you're not, you know? That's some fucking, I know a lot of people on here that do that, but that's on them. And listen, I ain't no tough guy. I don't pretend to be something I'm not, you know? You guys can be the tough guys. You guys can be the gangster. I'm a fucking journalist, and I'm going to continue to be a journalist. I got 100% between my legs. What's that mean? But are you 100% who you say you are, Spider? So there's a lot of controversy going around, right? About this whole, I don't even like to talk about it, right? The thing over there in Minnesota. It's fucking craziness, and people are out of their minds. It's like some people might not know, but that woman, right? She had a DCF case for putting cigarettes out on her kid. What? People are like holding this chick like she's a martyr or something. And I don't like the cops personally. I don't. But what do you expect someone to do if you're getting a car's coming at you, right? For one, they're just trying to cause me trouble, dude. He's just trying to cause me trouble. You don't lie to me for some reason. Hey, So Loud, what's good, man? Shout out to North Carolina's in the house. Shout out to the Boondocks. "100% who I am." No, it's Taco trying to stir some shit up. My name is Sean Jet. Well, hey, if you're real, then it is what it is, right? Hey, shout out to Toronto is in the building. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Friday, Richard. How you doing? Nomadic Pirate says Spider's off his meds. I think everyone out there is off their meds right now. It's fucking nuts. People are crazy, man. So this guy right here, this is a wild story. Case dropped against Southington man accused of trying to take woman's money, a dead woman's money in Newtown. Danbury, Connecticut, 43-year-old Southington man accused of tampering and fraudulently accessing funds from an account of a Newtown resident's deceased daughter is no longer facing prosecution. Based on the evidence we gathered and documentation provided, to us by the defense. We did not believe the case could be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Danbury State's attorney's appellate said Thursday that Noel Prosky was entered, whatever the hell that is, entered in Edward Pratt's case in Superior Court in Danbury. Pratt is charged with 2 counts of second-degree forgery, 2 counts of attempted first-degree larceny in a months-long Newtown police investigation into the November 2024 complaint made by the father of Alexandra Standish, 37-year-old Wolcott woman who died in February 2024. The complainant told police that Pratt went to an investment broker's office in Newtown where a large sum of monetary settlement his daughter received prior to her death was being held, and presented fraudulent documents in an attempt to access the account in March. Newtown police said an extensive investigation was conducted, resulting in Pratt's arrest on a warrant in May of 2025. During their investigation, the warrant said police learned the man contacted the investment broker's office in Newtown 2 days after Standish's death to inquire about accessing hundreds of thousands of dollars in her account. That is fucking crazy. The warrant said the man was called from a registered number to Pratt and was advised that a death certificate would be needed to claim the funds. Sometimes after that, the warrant said Woket police informed the office that the man who called had been in bad motorcycle accident. After calling to inquire about accessing Standish's money, the other man's behalf, the warrant said Pratt showed up to the office with the death certificate on March 7th, 2024. A wealth manager told police the certificate did not have the seal and was determined to be fake. The manager provided the fraudulent death certificate to the Newtown police, along the 2 forged power of attorney certificates Pratt submitted, according to his arrest warrant. From Woket police reports they obtained, the warrant said Newtown police learned that the notary listed on the fraudulent power of attorneys certificate admitted to falsifying, notarizing the documents as a favor to Pratt. The woman told police detectives that Pratt asked her to notarize the documents and she knew it was wrong, but did it because he was a friend, according to the warrant. When the officer called Pratt and advised him of the investigation on January 31st, 2025, the warrant said he claimed to not know anything about Alexandra Standish financials, but agreed to go to the Newtown police headquarters to discuss the investigation on February 4th. Police said Pratt did not show up for the meeting or call to say he would not make it, and a warrant was ultimately issued for his arrest. A few months prior to November's complaint in Newtown, Pratt was arrested in Woket for allegedly using Standish's credit card and buying vehicle parts. It's unclear what became of that case. That is some fucked up shit, man. So he's got to know this woman, right? And she dies, so he just goes and, I'll just use her money. So what? She don't fucking need it, right? That's some bullshit. Huh? I think he gets scumbag of the week. Yeah. This guy gets douchebag of the fucking week. So I don't know about the other case, but they dropped the other one. Man, lately shot by cops in Brooklyn, 3rd day in a row. What's really going on? I mean, Taco, 30 emails. You said you're Taco, I guess. The Hells Angels need Taco to do their policing. That is crazy, man. 3 people. It's the 3rd in 3 days. That's a lot of people. The power of attorney. I mean, to do that is just crazy. It's insane. How you doing, Al Rose? What's good? Shout out to Canada. Just because he blocked you don't mean anything. Just letting the facts be known. I tried to contact me and he blocked me, trying to gain money on Hell's Angels name, but it had nothing to do with the club. I don't know nothing about none of that. Back in the day, Pepsi was called Bad Drink. Huh? It was called Bad's Drink. I never heard that. He's my brother, Izzy says. I'm not sure. He has a channel that makes it seem so. I don't know none of that, man. I just do my own thing, keep it moving. But anyway, well, if you're not 81, it doesn't concern you. You damn right about that, CMC. Shout out to you. None of it concerns me. None of the politics of motorcycle clubs concern me because I'm not in a motorcycle club. I just report on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I try to show that these clubs are not gangs. If anything, I'm in support of the motorcycle clubs. I don't try to be something I'm not. I would never want to be in a motorcycle club. I've talked to a lot of people, and I'm sure you can get ChatGPT to create a hell of a certificate. Yeah, but you need it notarized. You need someone with a notary to notarize it too. You can't just have it create one. But to try to do that, if it was his friend, to try to take money like that, some disgusting shit. You don't do that to people. Mike Ball's in the house. What's going on, man? Shout out to Mike Ball. Go check out his content. He's got some great stuff. I think the world's going crazy lately, man, with this woman getting unalived. People are losing their mind. And I told people, listen, I don't want to talk about the shit. It has nothing to do with me. I really don't care about none of it. I think people's brains are infected by hatred right now. It's crazy. It's insane. Let me find this video for you guys. All right, so here's the video where Harley goes to the airport and he finds out he can't get entry. And then we're going to look at the proof.
Love in life. I just got through the security line, brought me into this office, and then just told me that I'm not allowed back in the country. I said, why? And they said, basically, you're just not welcome here. It was unbelievable. Yeah. I'd like to thank the stalkers for reporting in Bermuda.
So he said, Scott Christopher, who's that? I don't know who that is, but I do have the post that they put up, and we're going to take a look at that. You're a street guy who changed his life 100%. I'm not a street guy anymore. I'm just a normal person now, you know, trying to make a living. And that's it, man. All these other guys can be the tough guys and shit. I'm definitely not that. Mind my own business. Business is good. Yeah. Me too, man. I mind my own business because business here is pretty good. You're damn right about that. We got some a lot of video work coming up. It's going to be insane. I got some great interviews lined up. In-person interviews. So you guys will be seeing what I'm working on. But you guys seen that video, right? He's a good dude, a lot of heart, tough as hell, not afraid to die. I dig Harley 100%. He ain't afraid. I mean, a lot of people are afraid, you know? There's a lot of people, I'm not afraid of shit. Where you from, Staxx? Connecticut, Bristol, Connecticut. There's a lot of people that are afraid. You can't be afraid in life. He does got some pretty big balls of steel, right? He don't give a flying fuck. He knows there's people that want him gone. He don't care. I mean, he took on the whole machine in general. It's a pretty big task, you know? And to have all that weight on you, to have all this, you're starting up all these different charters and things. That's a lot, man. It's a lot. I don't know. Who knows how much pressure it is? He's the one doing it, right? It seems like a lot. But anyway, this is when he's going through the checkpoint and they tell him, no, turn around. And they put him back on a flight. So he's not allowed there no more. It's crazy.
loving life. I just got through the security line, brought me into this office, and then just told me that I'm not allowed back in the country. I said, why? And they said, basically, you're just not welcome here. It was unbelievable. Yeah, I'd like to thank the stalkers for reporting in Bermuda.
Now, they don't do that for no reason. They don't do that type of shit for no reason. They don't just turn you around and say, now, but he got a warning that they were going to do this before they did it. Here's the warning. It says, Merry Christmas to all. We sent our gifts to the government of Antigua and Bermuda. Now they are in possession of Harley's records and documents. Harley, have a new year, finding a new country to live. They won't grant permission now. That's what they posted. So people are like, why do you think the trolls did it? Because they fucking said they did it. And this is before he got booted. I'm pretty sure he got this. And they posted it to an account before he got booted. And that's pretty crazy. That's wild shit. So I'm pretty sure he knows who it is. He knows who did it.
Just loving life. I just got through the security line, brought me into this office, and then just told me that I'm not allowed back in the country. I said, why? And they said, basically, you're just not welcome here. It was unbelievable. Yeah, I'd like to thank the stalkers for reporting in Bermuda.
Damn, so what do you guys think of that? He goes through security and they call him in an office and say, you're not welcome here. But this is one of the posts he got before all this happened, like during the incident. This is what he got. It says, Merry Christmas to all. We sent our gifts to the government of Antigua and Bermuda, it says, right? I think they spelled the shit wrong. They must be from the Learning Center over there in Minneapolis. They are now in possession of Harley's records and documents. Harley, have a new year. Find a new country to live in. They won't grant you permission now. Now that is some fucking grimy shit. That's like kind of like standing outside of his store and screaming for the police, like right in front of the police. Kind of like that, right? Yeah, like same type of shit. Fucking crazy, man. People have no backbone. Hey, what's going on, Joe? Thank you for joining me. It's dirty as fuck, but honestly, there's no rules in war. I'm not surprised by it. 100%. Especially with the BS, the former president of Niagara Falls. I don't even know anything about any of that, Brad. The rats in the authorities afraid of Harley will set up a chapter over there. What do you guys got going on this weekend? So remember, next Thursday will be the show with Biker News Canada. We're going to do a good show. I got a lot of stories to tell you guys. Keeping my head down. Edge, what's going on? Thank you for joining me today. I got a new shipment of T-shirts and hoodies on the way. So once I send the couple hoodies and T-shirts that I have to get rid of, we'll do another T-shirt giveaway. We'll talk about him. He will come to your area within the weeks. 100%. What's going on? Is he from? What chart are you from? Damn, Taco, you want to know everything, huh? All I know is I got one of the #1 documentaries that's going to be dropping this year. A lot of people are anticipating this one. It's big time, Big Tim, Red, White in Tennessee. What's going on? Thank you for joining me today. And it's about the Hells Angels and some ex-members. It's one of the biggest documentaries that are going to be dropping. You guys are going to be shocked when you see it. It's got a lot of twists and turns in this documentary, and never before seen footage of present ex-members and footage from when they were members. It's pretty good. Like A&E, all these places don't have the content that I'm about to drop. Wait till you see it. You guys are going to be shocked. Can any country pull on your criminal record? Yes, 100% wild card. They can, and they can deny you entry. It doesn't matter. Especially if they got trolls calling the country and saying, hey, you got this guy coming through. He's got a criminal record. Boom. They won't give you access. 100%. Yeah, they will deny you 100%. What's good, Jimmy? How you doing? One sense, AJ forever proud, bro. Thank you, man. Shout out to Kentucky. Take it face to face, Taco. Not here. Wrong place. On your time. Yeah, we have a good chat over here. There is no conflict over here, no drama. We try to keep it cool over here. So, but thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. We got a lot of content on the way. Mr. EG, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Hope you guys have a great day. I got some new content gonna drop if you're a member. Some new Pee-wee and Repo. And I got a lot of videos that are going to be dropping. Tonight is let me find out. I believe it's part 6 of former old lady of the Outcast. And tomorrow we're going to talk about Jesse Ventura, former Mongols member. He's got a lot to say about what's going on over there in Minnesota. And he says he might be running for governor again. But is he a liberal or is he a Republican? You'll be surprised to know when I show you guys tomorrow. You'll be shocked. Because he is taking sides pretty heavy. And I'm shocked he's taking sides with these people. I'm like pretty blown away by it. Like, it's crazy. Part 7 is tonight. Part 7 of former Outcast old lady Angie Cha-Cha. So check it out. And then part 8, and then that's it. We got new content on the way. But thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great, safe night. Happy Friday to everyone. If you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chat with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. If you want to donate to the show, hit up the Cash App at Chattin with Staxx. Every dollar goes right back into the show. If you want to order a hoodie, you can order it through Cash App at Chattin with Staxx, or hit me up on Facebook and let me know the size you want, the color you want. I just have black t-shirts and black hoodies, but I need to know the size and what design you want. If you want to start your own fucking podcast, or you want to tell a friend, I got 2 different ones of those. Or if you want the Chat with Staxx logo, just hit me up and let me know. I'm selling them like hotcakes now, and I appreciate everyone that bought a hoodie and everyone that bought a shirt. I'm going to be giving away some more shirts. But thank you for joining me. Good night, Spider. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember, don't be a bitch or a Donnie wants. Peace.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.